wow. Mike, we're back. Super Sideshow.
Yes, Super Sideshow.
Yeah, it's been a pretty dry spell. I can't remember the last movie we talked about. Can you?
No, it's been a while.
What was the last movie we talked about? It had to be like, it's probably a Star Wars or something like that. But we are back because the MCU has been rebooted. It's reshaped. It's restarted. I
feel like we're getting too many movies from them this year.
We've got what?
I think they're going to do 4 this year.
So it's Captain America, Brave New World, the Thunderbolts, which is going to be recalled the Avengers at some point at the end, probably.
Something.
Fantastic Four, and then what else?
I don't know. I felt like there was a 4th one.
No, I don't think so. Unless they surprise me, but I haven't heard anything for this.
Okay, maybe not
for this year.
Is there a TV show?
I don't know. I got to look and see, but I don't think so.
Okay.
But right now, we got Captain America, Brave New World. It's a sequel to a lot of things, man. It is a sequel to Falcon and Winter Soldier. It's a sequel to Captain America Civil War. It's a sequel to all the Marvel movies. Basically, it's a sequel to, which is surprising, The Hulk. 2008's The Hulk, which is crazy. It's gotten some interesting blowback. Some of that is predictable from like the Rotten Tomatoes kind of score crowd, everything else.
So this is a sequel to the second movie in the MCU.
Which one was that?
The Hulk, right? Because it was Iron Man and the Hulk same year.
The Iron Man and the Hulk came out the same year. Yeah, I actually saw. Yeah, so So let me give a rundown of what this movie's about, and then we'll talk about what we liked and what we didn't like, whatever. So this movie is about Sam Wilson, who became Captain America at the end of Falcon Winter Soldier. He is been Captain America for like 3 years now. Been doing all that kind of stuff, Captain America stuff. He has started to work with Thunderbolt Ross, who is now the president of the United States. And Ross wants to restart the Avengers, but more importantly, Ross wants to secure like the remnants of the celestial being that was formed by the Eternals. So we got Eternals connection, which is crazy. And so apparently the Japanese learned how to make adamantium from it, which is, again, nuts. It's stronger than vibranium, which is nuts. And there's a bunch of political stuff to try to get.
It is adamantium, right? The celestial.
It is adamantium.
Yeah. There's
right? No. They talked about synthetics. So what I got from it was that they were able to make adamantium from it, not that the whole thing's adamantium. It just said they synthesized adamantium from it, but it could have been adamantium. Who knows?
I don't know.
And so there is a conspiracy because now Ross is compromised. He's been compromised for a very long time because little did we know that at the end of the Hulk in 2008, he actually got Samuel Stearns, injected him with more gamma radiation, made him smarter, and used him to make weapons and to give him guidance so he could become president, which is insane.
Yep.
It's just a cool Easter egg. And so now Ross feels like guilty in some respects. Samuel Stern wants to pressure Ross to see who he really is. And Captain America is stuck in the middle trying to stop a war and also trying to save Ross and everybody around him. Ross, of course, turns into the Red Hulk. And then we get a final battle where Captain America has to fight the Red Hulk, which is pretty incredible.
Ross's incredible fight with the Hulk. I see what you did there.
It's pretty, yeah. So, Mike, give me your take of the movie. What did you think about it, and how did you feel about it?
This felt like a patchwork movie. Felt like they made a movie and then cut the movie up into pieces and took some patches from here and some patches from there and then tried to assemble it into something, and it kind of worked. That's what it felt like to me. How about you?
This felt like an attempt by Marvel and Disney to somehow kickstart back the MCU.
See, people are saying that, but I didn't feel that at all.
Well, here's why it feels this way. Okay, so we've had a bunch of movies.
I think this is their last, the last movie that bad Marvel is putting out. That's what I think this is.
Well, let's dig into it. Okay. So if you look at, that's actually a really good point, Mike. And I think you're right and wrong at the same time. So you're right that this is the last Marvel movie that is going to try to clean up everything in the MCU. So
I think it's the last Marvel movie that the Marvel before they realized how screwed up they were. I think it's the last one from that Marvel. You know, before Secret Invasion came out and they're like, oh, crap. We've got to do something. What we're doing right now is not working.
Think about how much work this movie is doing. This movie's doing an incredible amount of work. Mm-hmm. Storytelling-wise, cleaning up plot-wise. It's just a lot.
But like nobody was asking for the Hulk to be cleaned up, you know?
I was. There was rumors about this for a very long time. And I think
you would have been totally fine without it.
No, I don't. I like the Red Hulk. I like Stearns a lot. I like the whole leader thing. I like that a lot. I like the fact that we have something as powerful as the Red Hulk, but then someone as normal as Sam Wilson has to fight him. I thought that was really good. And as far as all the work,
did you like that fight?
I enjoyed it.
I thought it was lame.
Well, I didn't think it was lame.
It was lame. It didn't last very long. It looked like a video game.
I liked it. I can understand that. I actually enjoy all the fight scenes. Yeah. I think that Anthony Mackie and as Captain America looked really good the whole time.
I have no problems with Anthony Mackie as Captain America. I think he's great. I think Danny Ramirez is great as the new Falcon. I think the two stars of the movie were awesome.
Yeah.
Everything around them was okay.
Well, if you think about it with the Red Hulk fight, let's get to that. The Red Hulk fight is a really hard fight to pull off because the movie feels like it needs a big in-game fight. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it really kind of didn't. But it had to figure out a way to satisfy fans who wanted that kind of big fight thing, but also like tell a story. I thought that the narrative arc for Ross was really well done. I thought Harrison Ford did a great job as Ross, didn't you?
That's Harrison Ford's okay. One of my problems with the movie is you've got 3 villains and none of them get enough screen time.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Uh-huh.
Maybe 4 villains, depending on whether you count Isaiah Bradley as a villain of the movie or not.
No, he's not a villain.
They set him up. I mean, they set him up as a villain early on, but I don't think of him as a villain. I think there's 3 villains of the movie, and none of them got enough time.
Who are the villains again?
So you've got Giancarlo Esposito as Sidewinder.
Really good.
Tim Blake. 3 really great actors. Tim Blake Nelson as Samuel Stearns.
Yeah.
And then Harrison Ford as Ross, President Ross. And none of them get enough time.
I thought Giancarlo Esposito was awesome.
But wasn't he a total waste?
No, because they're setting him up for later. And, dude, I'll tell you this right now. I did not know how much I missed the John McClane style of hero before I saw this movie. Anthony Mackie, Sam Wilson's Captain America got hurt a lot.
Yeah, he did.
Like physically hurt. And we quickly realized, like, he's not Steve Rogers. Like, Steve Rogers, we didn't see Steve Rogers get this kind of abuse at all. Maybe when he got with the Thanos
this is like
fight,
Black Widow levels of abuse.
Yes, like he got stabbed in the chest. He got axed to the side. I mean, and like the fight with the Hulk, he had a broken arm, all kinds of stuff.
Am I thinking of another movie, or did he like fall and like hit a car or something?
Probably. Yeah, he jumped up in the air and kicked somebody into a car. But we're talking about some serious abuse here. And, like, I loved it. I love that. Like, I want to see a picture of of Sam Wilson taking off his shirt or whatever and seeing all the scars he has.
In the first fight, which I thought the best fight was the first fight with
it was
where or the first scene was the best scene of the whole movie, where he's going in, he's rescuing the hostages. They're like, no, the mission's to get the package. He's like, with the SEALs can get the package. I'm going to get the hostages. Yeah. I love that. That whole scene, Falcon coming in and doing his thing. That was the best scene of the movie for me.
Yeah, I agree with that. It was really good. And I just like the movie could have made this movie about him questioning himself being Captain America, and he does do that cool scene.
Well, we got a whole TV show about that.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't spend too much time on that. Mm-hmm. Instead, we see the price that he has to pay as Captain America. Like after the Hulk fight, he gets up and he says, "I should have took that serum," Any movie we see going forward, I want to see him with that kind of abuse. I want to see him put himself at that kind of physical risk. And I want to see the rest of the Avengers being like, dude, like, you okay? Like, I'm fine, I'm Captain America, but like, it's going to hurt. Right. I really appreciate that.
My wife had big questions about the serum. She's like, where's the serum coming from? How do they have all this serum?
He probably had access to the serum in the movie when like they were fighting the Flag Smashers. He probably could have found some. He just didn't take it. And at this point, I'm sure there's a serum out there somewhere he could have found. And like with the
did U.S. agent end up taking the serum?
Oh yeah, he has it.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. So as far as like, I think you're right. As far as like some of the editing and stuff like that, the movie does feel hodgepodge. And there has been some complaints that the movie's boring, that the movie's like missing some pieces here and there. But as a whole, it doesn't deserve this is the worst Marvel movie ever.
No, absolutely not. It's, for me, however, it's the bottom half.
Yeah, it's the bottom half, but the bottom half has a lot of Marvel movies we've seen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 or in 2,
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man Far From Home. Like all these other, there's a ton of and to be fair, if you look at all the Captain America movies, Captain America First Avenger, Captain America Winter Soldier, Captain America Civil War, and Captain America Brave New World, this one's probably at the bottom, but I would say that those 4 movies are better than most other Marvel movies.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And if you take the
Although
parts
I do
that you
struggle
love,
whether I liked this or Ant-Man Quantumania more.
Oh, dude, I did not like Ant-Man Quantumania. Ant-Man Quantumania. I didn't like that.
I did like all the name checks for Ant-Man in this movie, though. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. And listen, I don't read comic books anymore. Okay? Right. But these are my comic books. To me, I just got a new comic book. I got several new comic books. And like these comic books are adding the stories together. These comic books are creating the narrative. Like I am very much invested, not just because of this podcast, just because I love I actually love the Marvel movies. I love the Marvel TV shows. I love the franchise. I think they're fun. And if you are a Marvel fan of Marvel movies, you will go see this one and you'll be fine. Now, if you don't like Marvel movies, don't go see this one. You won't like it.
Yeah, if you're not in the Marvel movies, don't watch it. There's no
yeah,
reason
but also, if you don't like romance movies, don't watch those. So the same kind. Like these Marvel movies are not going to reinvent the genre.
This isn't cinema. The only reason to go see this movie is if you've seen other Marvel movies.
Yeah, it's a popcorn movie. It's like my wife and I, every summer we go see a Jurassic Park movie. Those movies are absolute garbage. They're terrible. But for some reason,
that new one looks kind of good there.
But that's how they get you. They always look kind of good, but they're actually bad. And like the only reason we go see them because somehow I can get my wife to go see them. That's the only reason I go.
Right.
It's like yay, she wants to see a movie with me. So like again, I think if people are trying to think, oh yeah, this Marvel movie, it didn't reinvent the genre. Like, of course it did. It's not going to.
Right.
Like, and here's the deal.
Who is this director? Julius Ona? I'm pulling.
I don't know who he is.
I don't either.
But when the new Superman comes out, everybody's going to compare this to the new Superman, and everybody's going to love the new Superman, even though it won't be as good, or it might be as good, but it's going to look really good. So again,
this dude has done nothing almost. He did the Cloverfield Paradox, which was I don't even know what that was. Was that a full movie?
Yeah. But your constant critique of Marvel movies is they just get someone, they plug them in, and then they make the movie around them, which is fair. They do that.
They do that.
But again, yeah, you should just accept it. Like there's a very few Marvel movies where the director has complete control, and
like that was one of my problems with the movie though. Is like it had no style. There was no perspective. Like Winter Soldier had a style to it, you know.
Yeah, okay, that's
even
true.
Even Black Widow had a style to it, you know.
The Russo brothers are actually really good directors.
They are good directors, yes.
So yes, they have when they did Winter Soldier, Civil War, Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame, they have a style. They know what they're doing. Mm-hmm. And so if just to make fans feel better, the next time we see Sam Wilson as Captain America will probably be in Avengers Doomsday. And the Russo brothers will direct that. So that will make fans feel a lot better. That's probably the next time we see him.
Yeah. Okay.
So again, what excites me is a couple different things. One, he established that they're going to bring the Avengers back together, which I 100% think is awesome.
That's good.
Be great.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got an idea who the next Avenger is going to be? Like who's first on the list?
Yes. Two, I think that Sam Wilson having his first movie as Captain America was nice to see, and I think him as Captain America was good. I have an issue with his suit, not the first one, the second one, but just mildly, not much.
He had two suits in this movie.
Yeah, Mike. The first one was mostly white. The second one was mostly blue. You did recognize that. Right?
I remember the one from the TV show was mostly white, which I did not like. I didn't remember.
Yeah, he wore that He wore that in the first fight scene, and then
man, I didn't realize that.
He switched to the blue one. I'm kind of torn between which one I like better, the white or the blue.
I like the blue one better.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of torn. And this is a small nitpick. The shield in Captain America movies always feels like it takes up a lot of energy. Like, the shield. This is one of those Captain America movies. This is the only Captain America movie where the shield was still cool, but it felt like it wasn't like the whole movie. It felt like it was just something that Sam used. It didn't feel like it was like had to be like another character, you know? Which I don't know how.
He used it a lot though, but yeah.
He did use it a lot. But in other Captain America movies, like, whenever we saw the shield, it felt like, the shield. And now it's like, and I think maybe because I don't know, it might just be me, but the shield took a little bit of a small bit of that. I don't know.
Okay.
Seeing Bucky was cool, right?
Seeing Bucky was cool. Yeah. Betty Ross comes back.
Yeah, I wish they would have done that. I wish they would have done that. You know she really wasn't there, right? You know that was CGI.
Sure. Yeah. No, it didn't look like she was there. Yeah.
No, it was really, and it looked like post. It didn't look that good.
But so I was asking you, who do you think the next Avenger is, and who's the first one? Anthony goes or Sam Wilson goes to?
Oh, it's Jake one. What's his name?
Who?
The new Falcon. He's the first one.
Joaquin Torres, I guess. Okay, so
Joaquin.
After him.
Here's my prediction.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Mm-hmm. This is a big prediction. At the end of Thunderbolts, have you noticed how they put an asterisk at the end of Thunderbolts?
I have.
Here's my prediction. At the end of the movie, after they save the world or whatever, they're going to say, they're going to say, we're the Thunderbolts. And then Sam Wilson will show up and be like,
no, you're the Avengers.
It won't sound like that.
Oh, that's my Batman voice. Sorry.
No, it's not. Sam's going to be a little more sarcastic, but it's like, I think, because if you think about it, if they need to make another Avengers movie quickly, they got to get these characters going. But I do think that we're going to see Kamala at some point as Miss Marvel and the other ones.
Some of the Thunderbolts are not going to survive.
Some of the Thunderbolts won't be there. I think that's going to be Yelena, Bucky. Probably U.S. agent, and maybe.
How does Bucky go from running for Congress to working for Val?
I think. Okay, so we're getting a little bit into Thunderbolts territory, but that's fine. I think that something happened during this. Like, we're going to see the time. It's going to be a time where
this movie seems like it's earlier than now.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I was going to say it was during the snap, but that couldn't.
No, it's after the snap.
Bucky was snapped, so it's after the snap. So I don't know. Let's do a whole nother.
It feels a little early, though, right? Like, this movie feels like it's. Like, it's set in a time. I don't know. Yeah,
it feels like it was set at a time before, but we'll have to figure that out. So we'll do a separate Thunderbolts episode.
Like maybe Hawkeye hasn't taken place yet. The Hawkeye TV show maybe hasn't taken place yet.
I'm curious the timing as well, but we have to just wait and see. Okay, now back to Captain America.
So you think Sam Wilson, Joaquin Torres, plus some of the Thunderbolts?
Yes.
Okay.
And Miss Marvel, and maybe the Ant-Man daughter.
Lady Hawkeye.
Yeah. And I think here's the deal. I think that did you see the final scene at the end of the end credits?
I did not like it. What'd you think of it?
They were prepping for I think they were prepping either for Thunderbolts or Fantastic Four. I'm not really sure.
It sounded to me like they were prepping for what's the Avengers movies at the end.
Avengers Doomsday. Yeah,
that's what it sounded to me like they were prepping for, because he's he's bringing up the multiverse again. He's like, what are you going to do about the others?
Well, see, here's the deal.
To me, he's saying other Avengers from other multiverses.
We could be seeing. They're definitely prepping for the next movies. Now, whether that's like the Fantastic Four, whether it's the multiverse, I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I thought that it was fine. They didn't need to absolutely do it, but they definitely want people to kind of get prepped for the next stuff.
Yeah,
and listen, this is all building up to Avengers Doomsday, Avengers Secret Wars.
So Doomsday is a multiverse thing.
Yeah, so it is multiverse thing. Even though they're saying that they're going to stop doing the multiverse stuff, it's definitely multiverse. Because like Robbie Downey Jr. is cool to play Dr. Doom. So how you going to do that? How's that going to work? Right. And they've already said Chris Evans is going to be in it somehow, which makes you happy. So I'm not sure how they're going to do it. So
Johnny Storm.
No, he's dead. And I think it's going to be more an evil version of Captain America. I think we're going to see evil versions of the Avengers. So it's going to be Chris Evans as an evil Captain America, Dr. Doom as an evil kind of Iron Man. That's what we're going to see. It's going to be kind of something like that.
Right.
Anyway, back to Captain America: Brave New World. Yes, this is not the best Marvel movie ever, but if you watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier and liked it. And if you watched like Marvel movies and you enjoyed it, when I went, I got some popcorn. I had fun. It was great. So I would give this movie a solid B.
Okay. You
will give this movie a solid C minus.
I don't know if I'd throw that minus on there, but yeah, it's probably a C for me.
Yeah, that's fine. Even a bad Marvel movie is fun to watch. And I'll be honest with you,
I didn't hate it. It's just I was hoping for more.
This is the only Marvel movie I can remember where I'm excited about having a Disney Plus subscription so I can see it. And it'll be on here in like, a month, maybe less? Right? Like I'll be able to sit here on my couch and watch it like real soon. So I'm pretty stoked about that.
What was your favorite scene in the movie?
I know you hate the Red Hulk fight scene, but I actually enjoyed it.
That was your favorite one?
Well, here's the deal. From a comic book perspective, like the fact that the Hulk, Red Hulk or Green Hulk, no matter what Hulk, to fight him is to pretty much commit suicide. And like when the leader said you're going to die, yet Sam Wilson still ran and still fought him. Sam Wilson probably thought, you know what, I'm going to die.
Right.
And like we've seen the Hulk a lot, so we know that the Hulk's a real threat. And the fact that he was able to survive and not die, even though he had a lot of tech, at the end, he was able to like reason with them enough to deal with it. But you know, like just the fact that he survived by himself with that tech, they'll rebuild the suit. But again, like that was impressive to me. I thought it was fun. As a comic book fan, there was comics where Hulk fought Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's like, I'm not as strong as the Hulk. I can't beat him, but maybe I can keep him busy long enough to save some lives and keep him away from other people. You know, that's always a strategy. So I thought it was reminiscent of that, so I felt really good about it.
Okay, well, so, all right, I've got a few of these questions. While we're talking about the Red Hulk, is there anything else you want to tell us about the Red Hulk?
The Red Hulk is in the comics is Thaddeus Ross. I forget how he got that ability, or why he got that ability. I forget, but it's fire based, and so not only is he red, but he also can generate heat and flame. They didn't play that up, and I wish they did. But
his
if you
clothes
watch the movie,
burned off.
Yeah, if you watch the movie carefully, though, there was two things I thought were awesome. One, he did the Hulk clap and destroyed that building. That was all. And then when he jumped off the White House, and the impact of the jump kind of bent the White House, that was awesome. The special effects for that scene were actually really, really good. I think that was the whole budget. But anyway, what about the Red Hulk? I got too excited, sorry.
Just tell us everything you know about the Red Hulk.
I don't know much. I kind of quit reading comics around this time. But I know that it was a secret who the Red Hulk was for a long time. Then it turned out to be Thaddeus Ross. And I think it was because he had to deal with the leader. I think the leader said that if you do this, blah, 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 I'll bring back. Because like Betty died at a certain point back in the early 2000s.
Okay. Yeah.
It was something like that. I think he's still the Red Hulk. I'm not sure. But he was supposed to be stronger than the Green Hulk at some point, I think. So, but I'm not really sure. I don't know a whole bunch about it.
Do you think we're going to see the Red Hulk again?
Dude, I don't know. Maybe I can see. Harrison Ford sign a 3-movie deal, and so
he's getting
he's getting old.
Yeah,
but I can see a weird thing where Sam Wilson goes down there and be like, "I need your help." Actually, I need the Red Hulk. You know?
Right?
I can see that. Yeah. That would be fun. But maybe I don't know. What else you got?
Tell us about Sidewinder.
So he's part of the Serpent Society, which is a group of like assassins. In the comics, they all have serpent outfits on, but Sidewinder is like the leader of them. That's pretty much all I know. But he's a Captain America. He's Captain America villains for sure, and they do like mercenary stuff and stuff like that. I loved Esposito's as Sidewinder. I loved how he delivered his lines. I love how serious he took the thing. I love the fight between the two. I love that. I thought it was really good. And I'm looking forward to seeing more of the Serpent Society. Because like remember, the original Captain America movie was called Captain America: The Serpent Society, and then they rechanged it to Captain America: Civil War. That was a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah, that was a long time ago. But they've been talking about making a Serpent Society movie for a while. I can see a world where we have a sequel and it's Captain America: The Serpent Society. I can see that. That'd be kind of cool.
There's a guy called Copperhead in the credits that I don't remember seeing him in the movie.
He was the guy he fought. So the big dude he was fighting.
In what scene?
The big dude he fought hand to hand.
Like at the very beginning? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's Copperhead.
All right. He's also a member of the Serpent Society?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about the Red Room woman, the widow, Ruth Bat-Seraph? She
is a Jew. So in the comics, she's a Jewish superhero.
Okay.
Her name is Seraph. I think it's something like that. Mm-hmm. That's all I know about her. But she's been around for a very long time, and she's basically like she was in the Messiah and stuff like that. But she's like a Jewish superhero.
Okay. Was she a member of the Widows or whatever? Or?
No. That's a whole different story. Mm-hmm. She has a whole different backstory. Okay. I think she has superpowers too, but I'm not sure what they were.
Right. We talked about the end credits scene. What'd you think about the my wife and my son's favorite scene was the aerial combat?
Yeah, you like that? A lot of people like that. A lot of people like that part of the movie. It was really interesting. A lot of people say the same thing.
I felt like they could have made that more exciting than it was.
I thought that it was going to be a bigger fight. I thought it was going to be a full-blown war, and it just happened to be two American jets kind of going rogue.
I mean, it's pretty high stakes, right? Like they're shooting missiles at ships and stuff. You know,
and Joaquin gets hurt, right? Which I thought I saw that coming a mile away. And I thought the aerial stuff was fun to watch. Did you see the part where he ejected the shield and it was flying out in the middle of the because Red Wing was flying the shield? Did you see that? There was a part where Sam was like flying and he told Red Wing to give him some cover, and Red Wing ejected the shield off his back and flew the shield to shoot like these. Oh,
that's cool. I didn't notice.
That was pretty. They did a lot of cool things with that shield in that scene. That was pretty neat. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I think that the aerial combat could have been better. But this movie, it was $180 million, and so like for all the budget stuff we saw, the fight scenes and stuff like that, they were straining. Their budget was straining at the end. Yeah. But fortunately, I know viewers are worried. The movie did make the whole budget back, so they already made the money back from it. Yeah, the first weekend. So that's pretty cool.
The other thing that I thought was kind of silly is Thunderbolt Ross is on the ship. He's got Samuel Stearns in his ear, trying to egg him on, get him to turn to the Red Hulk. You just take off the headset.
Well, he's not being rational, you know. And also, too, the president of the United States on a warboat is not going to give orders to people. He's not going to say shoot missiles and stuff. That's not going to happen. And this is also interesting, too. Japan doesn't have a standing army. They don't have a navy. They don't have warplanes. So that's all fictional. You know, it's all made up.
Right.
So that was really interesting when I was watching. Like, yeah, that's not true. But I do think that a lot of the political intrigue and stuff was fun to talk about. I thought, like, in a world like the MCU, to see all the different like political stuff, that was really neat. I like that a lot.
Right. Okay. All right. So you give it a solid B. I give it a solid C.
I would definitely watch this again for sure.
Yeah, sure. I'll watch it again. Any last comments?
This movie will age better with time. It still has problems, and that's not going to change. But I think you're right. Sam Wilson, Anthony Mackie, he couldn't have done a better job as Captain America. I thought he did a fantastic job. All his lines were delivered well. The action scenes when he was physically fighting were really good. I think Anthony Mackie should be very proud of what he did with this movie. And it's going to be weird to see him as a leader of the Avengers, but I think it's going to be fun to watch too.
All right. Well, I think that's it.
Listen, people who love Super Sideshow, we've got some more stuff going on. We've got Thunderbolts coming up next month, right, Mike? Oh my gosh.
Is it next month?
And then we got the Fantastic Four. I think the Thunderbolts is going to do really well. It's going to make a lot of money.
I think Thunderbolts is going to be really good. I think it's going to be really
I mean, just because of Florence Pugh, she's going to carry the movie on her back.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
This is And then we got the Fantastic Four, which hopefully will be really good. It looks pretty cool. And then
my wife did not like that trailer, but I think it looks great.
Who knows? But we got a lot to cover, so And also, too, if you miss our voice, we have another podcast. Mike, you want to talk about it?
We have a podcast called 5, where every week we talk about 5 things. Our most recent episode, we talked about the 5 most important emoji, and we had an expert guest on, a guy that's created hundreds of thousands of emojis over the years. Yeah, I mean, so like maybe you don't like emojis, but we talk about other things too. It's always different, something new every week. We talk about 5 worst foods. We talk about the 5 best Batman movies. It's good stuff. Check it out.
Good stuff. Yep.
You can find it wherever you listen to podcasts by searching for 5 with Mike and Jay.
Yeah. We're going to podcast until our voice pops out of our skulls.
That's right. Mine's about
or you get tired. Or you get tired of it. All right. Thanks for listening.